whole play was crazy. I was just looking at the time tick down, and the whole time I hear Coach saying, you know, make a play at the basket. I seen an opportunity to attack LeBron, and I was able to get past him. And I seen Birdman coming over a bit slow, so I knew there was an opportunity to make a big play there, and, you know, I just took off.
George makes his move on LeBron, blows right by, and he tomahawks it down! Oh, Paul George blows by LeBron James!
And then Brian leaned over and told me, you know, that was a big boy play.
LeBron across midcourt. James a deep three. Got it! LeBron comes right back and says something to Paul George.
He's like, hey, I got your back, young fella.
Oh, he gives Paul George a high five at midcourt.
The handshake was just mutual respect. He understands that I'm not going back down.
We're just two guys that's just trying to do what it takes to help our team win. He's really good. He's going to be a great one.
Just him knowing, you know, I'm around that corner, you know, that was enough for me. I knew going into this series it was going to be a lot of pressure on me, but just continue to keep adding pressure only makes me want to continue to keep performing.
George with 7 seconds, trying to hand off does to West, looks at the clock with 3, back to George in the air for the tie. Oh! He got it! Paul George has tied the game at 92 with 7/10 of a second remaining. Paul George!
A lot of plays that I've made in the series I wouldn't have made last year just because I wasn't confident in my game and, you know, not wanting to make that mistake. But this year, my team is counting on me to make those plays, and, you know, my team really needs me to make those plays. It's really me wanting that moment and trying to relish in that moment.
In less than 3 short years, Paul George of the Pacers has become the face of that franchise, first-time All-Star, getting it done in the playoffs.
All of that stuff, all the recognition now, it's great, obviously. You know, I love being in the spotlight, but it's nowhere close to where I want to be, so I guess the world just got to continue to keep waiting to get the polished Paul George.
And this has been a great opportunity to show USA Basketball showing their support for our men and women in uniform. Real uniform, that is. There it goes a little bit too fast for his own good. Nice contest, but a foul. Paul George shaken up as he ran into the stanchion. Yep, this is the most important thing right now is making sure that these guys stay healthy. Paul George suffering what appears to be an injury. We're not going to speculate as to the extent of it right now, as the athletic training staff will now tend to him. I got a feeling, Mark, unfortunately, this might be serious.
Yeah, this is unfortunately part of the reality of playing basketball, whether you are working out on your own or whether you are playing pickup basketball. Paul George suffering a serious lower leg injury, and we're going to take a break and come back right after this. Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Mark Jones alongside Fran Fraschilla with 9:33 to go in the fourth quarter. And multiple looks of concern etched across the numerous faces of the USA Basketball players, coaches, and training staff. As moments ago, Paul George, we're not going to show it to you again, folks. It was, quite frankly, it was almost gruesome.
Well, I think the key right now, Mark, is that he's going to get great medical attention, and then they're going to get him out of the arena as quick as possible. And, you know, as a basketball coach, I would grab the mic, tell everybody, I wouldn't play the rest of this game. I really wouldn't. This is a scrimmage. These guys have played very hard. This is one of the byproducts of great players competing. He tried to block James Harden's shot, but be interesting. I don't think the players would want to keep playing right now.
My DNA on the court, who I am as a player, just took over. I saw James going for a layup. He was by himself. Could have easily let him go. but I tried to make a play on the ball, tried to contest it. I went up, and my leg hit the stanchion. I looked down, broken leg. And the whole rehab towards it was completely rough. From day one till, a year where I'm still rehabbing and still trying to gain everything back, plus more. It's been a journey. It was something that I had to go through, and it made me stronger as a person. What kept me going was just seeing the light. Everything was gonna heal fine. It started out as learning how to walk with a boot on. It took like a week to get used to. I could go up, take 10 steps and be out of breath. Then I had to learn how to walk with both shoes on and how to have a normal walk. Then it goes on to, learning how to run, how to jump, how to cut, just trying to gain that strength, muscle memory back. I didn't know the importance of weightlifting and conditioning. But then I made a change, and it was night and day in terms of how I felt energy-wise, how my body reacted to it. I've always worked hard, and I take pride in the work ethic. But it was almost like a reality check that, started me back in where I came from and how I started. I had to put that extra work in, extra conditioning. While those guys were practicing, I was on the bike for almost the whole practice. And the bike is it's boring. They're tired from practice. I wanted that. A lot of those guys wanted to trade places with me, but it was mutual. I like to get better. I like to improve my game. I take my summers very serious. Basketball is not a job. It's not my work. It's just what I love to do, so I leave all the outside distractions. I don't like to just do something. I like to be the best at something. It's almost like, what are you doing it for if you don't, have that motivation to be the best? That's how I look at it, because you only get one shot at it. And for the NBA, it doesn't come around for everyone. It's so many, players, there's so many guys that want to be in the NBA and want to play professional basketball that you got to keep up with them. No shortcuts to it.
Well, it was just a dream, just a moment ago. I was up so high, looking down at the sky. Don't let me fall. I was shooting for stars on a Saturday night. They say what goes up must come down, but don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. They say what goes up must come down, but don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. 'Cause I'm gliding up there oh so very high that if the clouds were to drop me, then I'd fall out the sky. I don't really know why I'm here. I guess I'm just here for the ride. I swear it feels like I'm dreaming. It's vividly defined. Yeah, so call me whatever you want. Title me whatever you like. But let's get one thing straight. You know my name, so I run this town when I'm on this mic. Yeah, so here I go. B.O.B. Bobby Ray. I don't know, beat I don't, but I know that I flow. Rack 'em up, knock 'em down, dominoes. Then I go as my story goes. I know I've done been down here before. Product of my east, decay to home. 'Cause I was in the cold, trying to keep my toes unfroze. Now I'm in your house, now I'm in your soul. Now I'm everywhere that your iPod goes. Everything I seen was a dream just a moment ago. But it was just a dream, just a moment ago. I was up so high, looking down at the sky. Don't let me fall. I was shooting for stars on a Saturday night. They say what goes up must come down, but don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. They say what goes up must come down, but don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. They say what goes up must come down, but don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. Yeah, I fall much lower than where that pavement is. 'Cause there ain't no parachute that they can make for this. 'Cause I put my pain, my heart, my soul, my faith in this. Does anyone feel like how I feel? Then you can relate to this. A display of this. Maybe roll one up, then take a hit. Toast to the good life, then take a sip. Vacay every day, yeah, take a trip. It's easy to see I was made for this. From the womb all the way to the grave I spit. Just to show y'all niggas what greatness is. Yeah, I'm talking very lucid, like making movies. To picture my life, boy, you need a higher resolution. I used to cut class in the day, then run away at night. But now I'm ruler of the upper class, and I don't even write. It was just a dream, just a moment ago. I was up so high, looking down at the sky. Don't let me fall. I was shooting for stars on a Saturday night. They say what goes up must come down, but don't let me fall.